Colorado's largest reservoir isn't held back by a dam. It's the snowpack. And that snowpack occurs in high mountain elevations and across our national forests. And so we view the forests and their health to be of primary importance because it is a very global system, making sure that the forests remain healthy, because we know that over the course of the next several generations, it's going to be a different landscape than it was before the East Troublesome fire. And that's going to affect all of our water users downstream.
At nearly 190,000 acres, the East Troublesome fire is the second largest in Colorado history. Its flames now fatal.
A historic amount of fire growth in the state of Colorado. An amazing amount of terrain has been eaten up by this fire. Hundreds of people have been evacuated. We know that homes have been lost around Grand Lake, between Grand Beach and Grand Lake.
Perhaps the hardest hit was here at Willow Creek Reservoir. This is a reservoir that captures water that drains in the Willow Creek River Basin. This is water that will end up in the Colorado Big Thompson project and being delivered to more than 1 million residents of northern Colorado and 615,000 acres of irrigated agriculture. And about 90% of the basin was damaged by the fire. In the days and weeks that followed the entrance of fire into the Grand Lake community, we were able to get more of we were able to observe how the fire had affected the surrounding watershed. And we recognized that this would be an issue for us for years to come. Because as the forests were, in many cases, destroyed from the landscape, we recognized that that would alter the quantity and quality of the water that would be going into the Colorado Big Thompson project. And so you can see on the hillside, it's greened up, but you can still see the remnants of the fire because unfortunately, fire does a lot of things. In addition to burning the trees, it also can kill the soil and bake it basically to create an impermeable barrier for water. As the raindrops hit that soil, it dislodges the ash, the sediment, and also a lot of debris. But then you put billions of raindrops together and it causes real problems. So the East Troublesome fire ended up burning about 193,000 acres. Unfortunately, there are many, many hundreds of thousands of more acres in the watersheds of the rivers that contribute to Colorado's water profile. And so we know that we will be recovering from this fire for generations, but also likely having to deal with future fires as they occur. We recognize that there's going to be many, many challenges on the policy front to make sure that we are being good shepherds of our water, that if we are bringing it to another basin, if we're bringing it across the Colorado Divide, that we are treating it as most efficiently as we can, because it's such a precious resource that we can't let any go to waste.